Now I know the title of this video may seem a bit ridiculous. Like, come on bro, every device and browser these days have their own password manager and shit. And you'd be right to call me out on that. In fact, we could end this video on that note. But just let me cook, okay? I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't depend on that as default. Okay, before we start, let me make one thing clear. I'm by no means an expert on password managers. So don't drag me if I say anything wrong or anything. Yeah, so let's start by defining what password managers are and what they even do. I promise this will be really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna put the super accurate definition on screen. But they're basically just software that store important digital credentials like passwords, passkeys, payment info, authenticator keys, personal IDs, and other secure stuff like that. Now you might be wondering, why should you ditch your current one that works just fine for you? Well, I could tell you, but instead I'll show you what old me went through. You see, old me used three separate operating systems: an Android with Samsung and Google Pass, a Linux system with several browsers, and Windows. Yeah, Windows with Edge. Please don't judge me. Now that means if I wanted to easily use apps like, let's say, Discord, I have to either one, have to use the same password for all of my apps and websites and services, etc. Or two, I would have to manually copy passwords from one password manager to another. So after searching the internet's goldmine for decade-old solutions for very niche problems, yes, Reddit, Old me found out about third-party password managers. And yeah, after a bit of digging and reading people's opinions of all of them, I eventually settled on Bitwarden. Now, why did I pick it? Well, not only is it cross-platform, it's open source, lightweight, has extensions, and it solved the lack of passkey support I had on Linux. Now, obviously, you don't have to be using as many platforms as I do to enjoy the benefits of a password manager. You could be an Apple guy or an Android guy, and still it will make your life a lot easier and secure. Alright, I can already hear what you're thinking. Bro, you want me to put my passwords in one place? What happens if they get hacked? Well, good news. Each of these services encrypt your password on your device before storing, using a master password as the key. At least that's what I believe most of them do. And that key never touches their servers. So even if someone hacked, let's say, Bitwarden, which is what I chose, all they grab is crumbled junk that they can't unlock. Now I'll leave links in the description below. And if this video gets like, let's say, 2 comments asking me to review Bitwarden or just any other thing, I'll make a video on that. So, peace.